Right. So keep in mind we are live on our social media platforms. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook, on Instagram. We are Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. And of course, keep in mind our locations and telephone numbers. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number for Chaguanas is 2228261. That's 2228261. Debe is, of course, the corner of Ramsamud Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. That number for Debe is 2237515. I'll actually be working in Debe this Saturday. So those of you who may want consultation, who we may have a revisit, you could, of course, take advantage of that marathon day that I would be doing in Debe. That's this Saturday. But keep in mind, that would only be consultation revisits, right? The test, of course, we wouldn't have a consultant in that office on Saturday, so we wouldn't be doing any bloods on that particular day. Of course, that is available subsequently every day of the week, right? Of course, today we're discussing arthritis, pain. Simply because so many persons have problems with arthritis. At Batson and Associates, we carry a star product for arthritis called Inflammation Formula. We have in stock. That product, of course, is basically designed to reduce inflammatory response in the body. Now, you have to keep in mind when you're dealing with inflammatory response, what you're really dealing with is the body's natural defense doing what it's supposed to do. But however, it is at an excessive levels or level rather. So as a result of that excessive inflammatory response, you now have pain, you have swelling, you have burning in those particular areas. And of course, inflammation is something that you would want to try. It's an all liquid product. So you basically take 1 tablespoon in a glass of water first thing in the morning and last thing before you go and sleep. And you will see if you have problems with pain, swelling, it's very good for swelling, edema in the feet. It's also very good as well for persons who have issues with even sleep, right? So call, find out about the inflammation formula. Again, person standing by to take your calls, and that telephone number, of course, is 2228261. That's 2228261. Debe is the corner of Ramsamud Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. That telephone number for Debe, of course, is 223. That's 2237515. That's 2237515. And of course, I will be in Debe on Saturday. That is Saturday from 11 a.m. So, of course, you can take advantage of that. Any questions?
No questions coming in just yet. Now, listeners, just a reminder, if you have a question for Dr. Jason Batson, you can WhatsApp that question to us on 299-4103.
Good. Let me say, of course, a pleasant good morning to Annabella B, Miss Ria Bruce. Annabella B, of course, reminding us of our promotion to share our lives, tag 5 friends, and follow our page. And of course, at the end of the year, we have an interesting prize that we're going to be giving. It's going to be a few prizes as well, actually. So keep advantage or take advantage of that. We're actually taking a look and observing persons. Annabella B from Tobago is doing quite a good job. So those of us in Trinidad, give us some competition for me now, please. So, of course, in order to do that, it would be, of course, to share our life. So you could share this life with someone because a lot of persons out there have various health challenges and they really don't know what to do. They don't know where to get help. And at Batson Associates, we have an exceptionally, and when I tell you exceptionally, I mean exceptionally high record of satisfaction as regards to our clients, whether it be diabetes, hypertension, acid reflux, cardiovascular problems, issues associated with hormonal imbalance. You could pay attention to that. We have a question?
Yeah, we have two questions. One, is the inflammation formula good for those with high uric acid?
Yes, the inflammation formula would help with high uric acid. However, what I would recommend is that you do the alkagen water as well. Alkagen water, of course, is a premium alkaline water that we carry at Batson Associates. The thing is, a lot of persons underestimate the validity and what alkaline water can actually do. Now, the thing is, you may have one or two people on the market who telling you is alkaline water is not alkaline water, but I'm not going to get into that. I know what we have, right? So the thing is, when you're dealing with alkaline water, you're dealing with ORP. What is ORP? That's oxidative reduction potential. So so it means, sorry, the water is actually an antioxidant water. So it means what that water is actually going to do is going to help the body in actually removing toxins. It's going to make you urinate a lot because it's actually going to start to cleanse your liver. It's going to help in removing acid. A lot of people who have problems with pain because you actually have gout, which is excess uric acid, and you also have something known as gouty arthritis. So definitely inflammation formula will help, but you can't use the inflammation formula alone. You have to make sure you're properly hydrated. What does that mean? It means that you should be drinking your body weight divided by 2 in ounces in water consecutively. So to get some information for that inflammation formula for the alkagen water, and persons standing by to take your calls for the Shogunas office, that number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. I would be, of course, in Debe this Saturday, me personally. So I'll be doing various consultations, revisit. So if you have an issue and you wanted to come to Batson Associates for a while, you wanted to see Dr. Batson, because Dr. Batson has a lot of other very qualified, competent consultants who work with him. You can feel free to give us a visit this Saturday. In Davy, that telephone number for Davy again is 223, that's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. I'll be in Red Edge on Friday, God's willing. That telephone number for St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And of course, Tobago is going to be actually next week or week after, but that number 553, because we also have inflammation formula, all the products and services in our Tobago office as well. We have a question.
This text message reads, my son is 10 years old. He has a fatty liver. What can I do to help him?
10 years old, fatty liver. We would need to do a blood analysis simply because I want to see the condition of the liver. If your son at the age of 10 has fatty liver, it means he has serious digestive problems. I don't know if he has any issue with obesity, but he needs to be very careful. He could also be pre-diabetic as well. So definitely we would do the blood analysis. Because of his age, we cannot do the magnetic resonance analysis. So I suggest you make an appointment for the blood analysis and let's start to deal with that. Because at that age, 10 years, fatty liver, no, he's going to have some serious complications to deal with. So you're going to have to nip that in the bud. The telephone number, I don't know where you're located, but of course, Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Davy is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. Keep in mind, we do also have our special on Nerve Restore. We have a discount that we are actually running on Nerve Restore. Nerve Restore is one of our products, promotional products for this month. So you actually get a discount off of a product that is, we actually ran out of that product last week. We got back in stock and we have some more coming again. A high demand product. It's very good for problem with anxiety, stress, problem sleeping. So check that out again. We have a question?
Yes, we do have a question.
Okay, good.
And this is about hydrating the body. How much pink salt can I put in my drinking water, for example? 1/4 teaspoon to 1 liter water?
I would say I would use half teaspoon to like maybe, well, yeah, 1/4 teaspoon to maybe 2 liters as opposed to 1 liter. And you should be fine with that. Okay. Let me say, of course, again, our Facebook family, pleasant good morning, Nicola Hurd, Becca, as well, Annabella B, Miss Antoine, pleasant good morning to you, Miss Patricia Moore. Miss Patricia Moore says, what do you think about Uni Pearls, Uni Steam? It's something I like. It is good. Your brand is very important. You need to be very careful. Actually doing some work with a company right now for us to actually start to carry that. But of course, we need to dot our I's and cross our T's because some of them use things that they shouldn't use. Remember, that is something that you insert into the body, right? A very delicate part of female anatomy. So you need to be very careful. If it is not as organic as it's supposed to, it can have some serious ramifications. So I do like it, but of course, brand specific. As regards to what we're doing at Batson Associates, as regards to that, we should have by the end, let's say November, December for the latest, God's willing. Okay. Question?
Another question for you. Anything to help with an inflamed colon?
Yeah, man. We deal with that in our sleep. Blood analysis, though. We need to see those bloods regardless. I know you would have colonoscopy, maybe endoscopy, various blood tests. They may have ran tests for H. pylori and those type of things, but we would want to see the blood analysis and the magnetic resonance analysis scan. So I suggest if you want, make that appointment, bring your results. If you would have been on any medication, because you would have gotten antibiotics as well, which could actually worsen the situation. So, we're going to have to do a thorough evaluation. But we could help with that. We have dealt with people with ulcerative colitis, Crohn's, irritable bowel syndrome, those various inflammatory bowel conditions quite successfully. So again, feel free to give us a call or visit. Keep in mind, person standing back by to take your calls. For Shogunas, that number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. I will be in Debe this Saturday, God's willing. That telephone number again, 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number, 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And of Cabo, Tobago, that number for Tobago is 226-4553. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Here's another question. Is the alkaline water safe for diabetics?
Very safe for diabetics. It's actually going to help in regulating your blood sugar levels. That's something you should be using if you're a diabetic. Of course, if you're diabetic as well, there's also a product we carry at Batson Associates called blood sugar control, and there's also one called balanced circulation. Actually, let me say we have some very good news. We actually got back balanced circulation in stock. Let me run through this in 1 minute. Balanced circulation is a product on the level of Nerve Restore in terms of, or maybe even more so, in terms of its demand, because it's very good for blood pressure. It helps exceptionally with varicose veins, spider veins, those type of things. And we didn't have it in stock for a while because of COVID. We actually got back this month. And a lot of persons actually then started to come back and get it because it was a product with a really good reputation. So you could check that out. That's the balanced circulation, the Nerve Restore inflammation formula, Alkagen water. Okay, keep in mind again those telephone numbers and locations. Those of you internationally who would like to book consultations, the telephone number for that, of course, is 868-373-2388. Again, that's 1-868-373-2388. Any more questions?
Yes, we have a couple more questions. This person is curious about pink salt. How is this different from regular salt? What sort of chemicals in there and the side effects? Why do we put that in?
No, pink salt doesn't have any chemicals. When you look at salt in the state that salt is, we have the salt that we use, which is pot salt, is actually commercial salt, which is not really good for you. That's iodized and that's fancy thing. They put all kind of bacchanal in that. You prefer as natural as possible. Pink salt is Himalayan pink salt, which of course has its pink color because of a number of properties associated with volcanic eruption and, well, volcanic soil and whatever the case may be, which would have various minerals in it. So things like manganese, magnesium, and those type of things. So that's why it's beneficial, right? Same thing as rock salt and like sea salt. It is a natural salt as opposed to the commercial salt that we have, which doesn't only have salt in it. It's not even salt. That's sodium chloride, which is man-made. So, you need to be very careful as regards to what you're doing with that, right? So pink salt is very beneficial, exceptionally beneficial at that.
Okay, so this is a question from a parent of a 9-year-old student who is having trouble. The student that is a 9-year-old, she's having trouble with her studies because she spends a lot of time online. So they're asking if it's safe to use the eye optics formula.
They said, of course, yeah. 9 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shake it up, 1 drop in each eye, morning and evening. Yeah. Put the eye drop in the refrigerator because it's going to last them quite a while. Yeah, so it's very good. That's an all natural eye drop. What I'll also suggest for children, especially children who maybe going to do SEA or in that class, we know the work starts a whole year before, sometimes 2 years before. You want your child to be focused, you want your child to do well, as all of us do. I would strongly recommend, there's a product we carry at Batson Associates called Resveratrol, Resverestrol, a resveratrol formula. Very good. It's liquid, easy. Children love it. We also have a very good nerve tonic as well that we offer. So I could do a good combination for a child like that to ensure that, proper mental function, proper focus, proper sleep. Because the problem, these children sometimes studying so hard and they don't sleep well. You know, parents, you want your children to do well, but you don't want them to burn out. When the children poor finish, they want to see a book again in their life. You don't want that to happen. And a body that is fed well, and you all know what I'm speaking about, a body that is fed well is going to perform exceptionally well because the mind is also going to be fed well, right? You want healthy children. You don't want your child contemplating suicide and depression and have young children who doing that because they're so mentally stressed. And, you know, you may not know how to feed them well in order for them to perform the way you want them to perform or the way that they. So if you want help with that, you can give us a call and I'll put together something really nice for you and you'll see the kind of success you're going to get with that. That telephone number again, Shagonas, is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Davey, of course, is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. And of course, person standing by to take your calls. We have a question?
Yeah, we have a question. What about someone who has bleeding in the eyes? Can they use the eye optics formula?
Yeah, but definitely no self, you need eye optics formula. You need eye optics formula, you need nerve restore, you need cerebral formula, you need wheatgrass, you need things because that bleeding behind the eye detached retina, which is a diabetic situation, but you have persons who are not diabetic who have it or have it rather, we could actually address that situation. That's a serious thing. Do not play with that. So again, very quickly, because question again, go ahead.
So what are the benefits of magnesium and what's the recommended dose of magnesium one should take? What form of magnesium is recommended?
When you're looking at magnesium, there's one that we carry at Batson Associates. It's called Mag 90, which is a liquid magnesium, which I prefer because the absorbability is better because you have a lot of different types of magnesium. What we use is Mag Chloro, which is actually, as I said, absorb better because you find a lot of magnesium, the intestines don't really, it tends to be destroyed in the intestines. So you could check out Mag Chloro. I know we kind of low on stock with that, but we should be getting back next week, please God. We would have in stock. And again, those telephone numbers, you could always call, put your name down, and when we have it, of course, they'll call you. We should get that by about maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, God's willing, of next week for the latest. Because today is what? Today is Thursday. Yeah. So maybe even before that, like on Monday. So again, as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, you're going to ask one more question.
Yeah,
No
one
problem.
more
My
question.
apologies.
When will you be at the Davey office?
I'll be at DB on Saturday. That's this Saturday here. And I'll be in the office on, well, Saturday and DB. Friday, it is St. James. DB's telephone number again is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. Shabonas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. St. James is 220-8113. And Tobago, of course, is 226-4553. As we always say, at Batson and Associates. If you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Thank you very much, Annabella Bay. To the listeners of 103.1 FM, always a pleasure to be in your company. Again, congratulations on your 30th anniversary. I wish you many, many, many successful ones to come. God bless. Karen, always a pleasure, my dear. Take care of yourself.
Same here. Catch you next week.
Yes, my
You've been listening to Dr. Jason Batson on 103.1 FM, a segment brought to you by Batson and Associates. That was a paid program. The views expressed within were not those of 103.1 FM.
Yes, social media family. So as usual, always a pleasure to be in your company. Check out our program, which we're gonna have a little later. Our 2:15 program. 2:15 program, yes, to 3:15, because of course we have a change in our itinerary this week. So of course, join me with DJ Mamu on djmamu.radio.tt.com from 2:15 to 3:15, where we'll continue our discussion on arthritis, inflammation formula, and some of the wonderful products that we have at Batson and Associates. And of course, ask question, any ailments, any problems you have. Miss Sharon Otley saying, good morning, I have poor circulation problem on my feet and my ankles. I am from Jamaica. Miss Otley, you can message us on 868-373-2388 or WhatsApp us again on 868-314-9975. That's 314-9975. And I could organize something and have it sent for you, my dear. Okay? God bless you guys. Take care. Remember, like us, share us, tag 5 friends, follow our page. Take care. God bless.